Welcome back
to Marriage Beyond the Veil. I have a question.
Okay.
So, what do you know about active listening?
What'd you say? Yeah. What do I know about active listening?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you enlighten me? Wait, look at me like that.
Because I know you know what active listening is. But active listening is, there's a difference between hearing what someone is saying, right?
Okay.
And actually listening to what someone is saying.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
You can hear without listening.
Right. So if I'm having a conversation with you and you're thinking about something completely different, or you're thinking of how you're going to respond to what I'm saying,
Okay.
that's not really active listening.
Okay. I can buy that.
Okay. So as a health coach, I have learned that it is more important to actively listen to what someone's saying, take a pause, consider what they're saying before I say something back to them.
Okay.
Because it gives me a chance to sort of process what they're saying. And so what I have learned also in a love relationship, primarily ours, but even with our kids, that it's really important for me to listen and actively hear what they're saying before I think of a response.
Okay. So the difference between reacting and responding
is part of active listening,
right.
but
just to react, it could be a knee-jerk kind of a situation. But when you respond, that means that you've given it some time, like you say, to hear, to process, and then share.
Yeah, but with the active listening part, it doesn't always require a response.
No. You know, and that's the beauty about listening. You can learn without having to speak.
Right. So I heard what you said, but were you listening to what I was saying? Did you grasp all the details of what I was saying? Or did you even feel the emotion of what I was saying? That's all part of active listening. Okay.
So you're taking into account not just what was said, but how it was said. What was actually conveyed as far as verbally and non-verbally.
Exactly.
Okay.
You're so smart.
I was listening. Actively.
See? There you have it. An example of active listening by Fred Dowling.
Oh, have mercy. So, in a love relationship, it is really important not only to listen, but to actively listen so that you don't miss any of the nuances. Because in communication, yeah, people will share a great many things, and a lot of it is nonverbal.
Yeah.
Right? But even with the verbal stuff, you know, vocal tonality, you know, all of those wonderful things. So, if you haven't been actively listening, begin today.
Until tomorrow.
If the Lord says the same.
Have a good evening.